McGrady.
I really believe that when Tracy McGrady gets Grant Hill back, you're going to see his level of defense go up and up and up. Right now, he has to do so much for this team offensively to play tough defense.
Garnett, and that is the first field goal. And here comes Iverson in the open floor. Iverson, nice feed. Oh, it's rejected. He tried to set up McGrady, but Duncan stripped him.
Well, when he brought that ball back, Duncan was waiting as he exposed it. This is exactly what the East wants to do, run. But remember, we talked in our open, these big men, the West, are saying, we're going to lock into these guys, not let them put it on the floor.
Duncan off the backdoor setup from Bryant, who's been the MVP of the Miami Heat. Allen Iverson. Crowd rooting so hard for Iverson to get going. Kidd. Beautifully done by Jason Kidd.
Actually, very good defense, and he was so good.
NBA in assists, as he did last year. He's averaging 10 assists per game.
You see Anthony Mason with the good hands there, knocks that ball loose, but Jason Kidd, great concentration.
Brady breaking for the basket. Duncan got the step, able to beat Bree Johnson back in short time.
Well, Tim Duncan on the great handle, slices between two defenders, kisses the ball off with his left hand. The West off to a great start, 11-0. The miles, when you've been in the league already about 5 years, you start to get the wear and tear.
And finally, the East is on the ball.
Says, don't get sloppy. Don't play out of character. But if a good play is there, try to make it. But see, there's the nice little bounce pass. Not an alley-oop, not in traffic. Those are the plays you want to make when you.
And Webber controls. One-time Washington bullet, Chris Webber puts it up for Kevin Garnett.
Simple play. Get the ball to Chris Webber in the middle. Let him throw a little alley-oop to Kevin Garnett.
6:45 remaining of the first. Mason. Iverson with the open shot. And put home by Carter. Vince's appearance with Sacramento, also an all-star with Washington. So, the West Everett's a return to Washington where he's had some of his best, some of his worst days.
I'm sure it's sort of a bittersweet moment as we see Iverson with a fadeaway. Chris Webber.
Bryant for Kidd, intercepted by Iverson. 3-on-2, Iverson to the reverse.
Little pass to himself in the air. Allen Iverson thrilling the home crowd here as he went to Georgetown. Another steal. Game getting very sloppy. Webber steals it back. And then the great block by Davis. A little play-by-play here, Marv. Things are going so fast.
And then Kobe Bryant able to drill it.
The greatness of the NBA game is in the open court, and this is what people love to see, the spectacular athletes, their ability to get in that lane, hang in the air. You see the self-pass, the ball off the glass.
Garnett. And Duncan with the putback. Tim Duncan of the San Antonio Spurs with 8 points. He was the co-MVP last season. Iverson. Allen Iverson beginning to heat up. Tracy McGrady.
Well, we've seen 2 spectacular plays by Allen Iverson already, playing off the ball. Look at the shot. Actually, his body is behind the backboard. He takes it over to his right hand. All in.
He's going with a 3-guard alignment. Here's Duncan. Webber keeping it alive. Webber stopped by Mutombo. Gary Payton, who just checked in, able to recover. And here's Webber. Chris Webber with the reverse. So Webber with 5 points.
Well, Marv Megan, we talked in our open, create some turnovers that time. The West just playing volleyball on the backboard before Webber got one to go.
How about this matchup? Chris Webber defending on Allen Houston, who is able to hit the 3-pointer remaining in this first quarter from the MCI Center in Washington. Nice play. Finley comes up short. Michael Finley of the Dallas Mavericks with his first.
Great passing.
Stephon Marbury, who is so excited to be here, his first ever NBA All-Star game, and is able to hit players in the game. Watch this. Dice. So Larry Brown looking for the mismatches in his favor by going with the 3-guard setup, and Ray Allen with his first conference lead.
Well, those are the shots they're going to have to make because they're not going to be able to post up against the West. And David Robinson has really added that to his game as he's gotten older.
Payton with the pass to McDyess, finding Robinson.
Antonio McDyess
Won't be a part of it anyway, just by being involved in the event. So I'm not thinking about that. I'm trying to get a win, man.
All right, thanks a lot. Let's go to Jim Gray.
All right, thank you very much, Lewis.
.com. Ray Allen on a pull-up, and Ray Allen has had the touch.
to the basket maybe for the dunk, where you see the long shot, but watch him here as he drives. He's got a bigger guy on him. He stops, and the moment he does, look at the space he creates with that stop. He goes right up into his jump shot. That's a nice move.
Been a nice couple of days for Ray. Michael Finley puts it down. Last night, Ray Allen won although had to pick it up again last season when Tim Duncan was hit by injuries. Here's Finley.
And Michael Finley out of Proviso East High School in Chicago and become a tremendous player.
Rasheed Wallace defending on Allen Houston. Ray Allen for three.
And you talk about the great show that Ray Allen put on.
Robinson strip. And here comes Allen. Marbury puts it up for Allen.
There's another guy who this summer in the Olympics was sensational.
Allen off the break, whipping by Wallace.
Ray Allen has given his team a huge...
Seattle Sonics. Rasheed Wallace. Rasheed Wallace, who has become the go-to guy. Big Dog Robinson of the Bucks. Robinson off the spin. Robinson able to hit, and it's 39
in the NBA.
Finley. Michael Finley off the turn. He has 10 points. A shot out of the usual Allen Houston arsenal.
You don't think Jeff liked that, Van Gundy?
Vonnie Divac. Between Kobe Bryant and Kevin Garnett. We're going back to the record books. That's Jerry Stackhouse is set up by Latrell Sprewell. In the first half, Allen Houston now working with his New York Knicks teammate Latrell Sprewell. Beautiful look-away pass from Houston to Davis. Allen Houston
with a great little look-away pass, and Antonio Davis finally shakes loose underneath the basket to get a dunk. Theo Radliff, who has a fractured wrist, will be out 4 to 6 weeks, so it's a tough break for Philly, once again dealing with injuries, as Vince Carter with his highlight film.
And here's Kobe. So Kobe Bryant with 7 points, and here's Latrell Sprewell, who...
A couple games he talked about how it helped his game, but Vince Carter gets baseline, and big guys don't get over there soon enough. Kobe said, "Where is my help?" And they go, "We're not helping you on this." And his partner in Shaq, who normally guards the basket, you watch his reaction. He throws Gary Payton back, and he says, "Whoa, that's nasty."
Doug, that would have won the slam dunk.
Yes, it would have. Down, it's going to be a conversation. It's not going to be in passing, 5 or 10 minutes. It's going to be something they can sit down and talk about. And Latrell Sprewell knows in his heart that regardless of all the redemption and all that he's got in New York City,
they've led by as many as 16. Nice pass from Bryant. Oh, Chris Webber does the rest. 7 points for the second. 7-game slump. He's worked his way out of it. Oh, Latrell something at the start. They trailed by as many as 16. Davis. Antonio Davis with his third.
That play was excellent. Here it is again, once again. The movement, the screen roll, the nice little finish by Chris Webber. But that's the beauty of the game, the screen roll moving.
Mine's not retired, though. I'm still active. Marv?
All right, thank you, Jim. Coming up at halftime as Carter is able to hit and draws the foul. Ahmad will be joined on in the first half, and the West lead is now down to 5. Kobe Bryant beginning to heat up. He has 9 points. Kobe and Kevin Garnett raised the score we've been able to locate. All right, here's Carter. Oh, put down by Antonio Davis. Mason with the rebound, eluding Garnett and Duncan, and then delivers. Carter with the windmill.
I think that jumper's knee is feeling better. Look at Shaq. I think he's happy that he's
48 the East within 3. A minute left in the half. Garnett served up by Webber.
Now these This is what people want to see. The great pass from Anthony Mason. Jason Kidd said, I'm not getting near this. Vince Carter makes it look so easy.
Here's Duncan. Oh, he blew the layup. Garnett keeps it alive. Here's Kidd for three. Yes.
Well, if you can't make the layup, step out.
The pass work much more fluid by the East here in the second quarter. Oh, Carter tried to change direction. Broken up by Davis. Recovered by Weber. Went behind the back. Kidd lays it home for done by the West. Final seconds of the half. Carter's pass stolen. Here's Kidd from center court. Yes! Jason Kidd at the buzzer to end the first half.
Shot at the end of the half, a little 8-0 spurt here that pushes it back out to an 11-point lead. But here's Jason Kidd recognizing the clock. He's behind the half-court line, lets it go. Kobe looks like he's going to touch it. He lets it go, lets it know it's a three-point play, three-point shot. But Jason Kidd, back-to-back threes, the great passing, and once again they lead by 11, Marv.
And the West concludes with an 8-0 run to finish out the half. And Jason Kidd, who concluded in spectacular fashion, scored 6 of those 8 points. Let's go to Jim and Jason Kidd.
Threw in there at the end.
I think I left it at the 2-ball yesterday. I was saving it. I'm glad I knocked down that last shot, gave us some momentum going into halftime. But overall, we're having fun, and let those guys keep rebounding.
You've been passing the ball awful well, too. What's it like trying to get everybody involved? I know you normally do, but not quite the same selection of guys out there.
Oh, no, it's not. And, they're a talented bunch of guys, and we have fun. And, the Olympics, so I have to get it to, like, Karl Malone, the guys I never got the chance to pass to. So I'm having a good time, and the big guys, we want them to play the point, and I'll be the big guy. So we're having fun.
All right, Jason, good luck in the second half. Let's go across the way to Lewis Johnson.
All right, thanks a lot, Jim. Vince, the West team is walking off the floor, and they're jawing about that last ball that dropped in, the bomb. How intense is this thing?
We want to have fun, but yet, in the back of our minds, we all want to win. We want to have a good time and beat each other to death, so it's fun.
Now, I'm watching you with this spectacular dunk, and thinking back to last night, are you sure you couldn't have been in that dunk contest?
I don't know. I feel good for the game. You get warm, but, it's a chance I didn't want to take, but next year.
How much fun is it to play in an all-star game like this, Vince?
I have a great time. A lot of these guys I admire as players, and I come out here to play with them. It's just the best feeling.
All right. I know you want to get to the locker room. Thanks a lot. Marv.
All right, thanks, Lewis. The high point man, Tim Duncan, 12 points. Michael Finley with 10. Ray Allen leading the East with 11. Stay with us for Ahmad, Kevin, and PJ. Net zero at the half. Coming up, you're watching the NBA on NBC.